Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is June 14th, 2025. It is Saturday. My throat feels better, but I'm like super congested with my like week of sickness that's been going on. It's been kind of weird. But that aside, it's been a good morning. I woke up and took a shower like first thing. I was like, I need to shower before work. I was like, I trimmed my beard yesterday and didn't have time to shower. So I was just like, I gotta get it done. And I think it's like the second time it's ever happened, but I was in the shower and I was like just clearing my nose, and this right nostril started bleeding, and so I was like dripping blood into the shower. I was like, this is just kind of weird. I don't usually do this, and then let me think, what else happened? Yeah, I took a shower, got out. Was about it. I watched a couple videos on like it was Donald Trump's election campaign in 2016, in the primaries, like before he was, well, I mean, for the 2016 race, it was in 2015, but he wasn't even like one of the candidates yet. He was like running to be a candidate, and just the things he was saying were really interesting, and like looking back, he really did tell us, hey, I'm gonna do all this stuff, and it was just like, oh my god, dude, people were so distracted by the three things that they were just like they kind of like, it was like I don't even know a good metaphor. I'm thinking like they give you like three king size Kit Kats, and then they're like, okay, but you also have to eat this Reese's Pieces, but instead of peanut butter it's made with ants, and you also have to eat this almond joy with no almonds, no coconut, and it's just filled with mystery goo, and like pureed prison food or something like that. And it's like oh, well, that's interesting. But these king size Kit Kats like it, and it's like oh, okay, I didn't ask for that. Those ones look really good, and so it's like this weird situation of like, we got what we asked for, but it's not like the things we wanted, the most, you know. And I'm so sick of politicians doing that, dude. Every politician, or we're gonna do this, or we're gonna do. The only politician that people are like really trusting and believing in right now is freaking Mamdani to run for mayor of New York. And I honestly think the way he's going, he has a very good chance of becoming president one day if he so desires. Like, very good chance. But just the way it goes in politics is so interesting. And so yeah. So goals for the day are to brush teeth, make a morning video log. I need to do a recovery video log for Saturday. I need to start to shower for my wife, and then shower myself, and then make a recovery video log for Friday. Last night, not a week ago. So yeah, that's all the goals for the day. I work 12 hours, so I'm off to work here very shortly. So I'll talk to you all after that. Have a good day.
One eternity later.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Today is June 14th, 2025. It'll be Saturday. It's been a day, dude. So knew that was coming. My throat. Yeah, I'm so tired. Yeah. So goals were to brush teeth, morning video log, recovery for Saturday, start my shower for my wife, shower myself, and then do a recovery video log for Friday. So did everything so far except brush teeth, which I'll do right after I just finished my soda. So, yeah, I got some Subway before work this morning. I mean, morning video log, and I headed out. I got some Subway before work, and it was so good. The issue was, got to work, had a couple tables, like right off the bat, right? Back table, whatever. And, so I, like, opened my sandwich like an hour, and like, I'm hungry, I'll take a couple bites, set it down, serve my back table, or go to serve my back table, and I'm watching my boss make the last meal, and he puts the chili paste in the stir fry and starts like, hey, man, I'm like, no, she's supposed to be spicy. So I look at the ticket, nothing on there spicy, so I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell is he making? Like, what is not the food for my table, right? My table had ordered a cashew chicken, okay? The thing about cashew chicken is it's unique stir fry. It's diced with bell peppers and nuts on top, like cashews on top, right?
my boss put spicy in there. So I'm sitting there going, what the hell is he making? It's a Kung Pao chicken. The only other Kung chicken stir fry that's diced with bell peppers and nuts on top, right? So he just mixed it up. He made the other one, right? And Kung Pao, to be fair, is way more popular. So statistically, right? But just this moment. So he actually made a Kung Pao chicken. He offers it to me. So I'm 2 bites into a Subway sandwich, and I'm like, so I get a free Kung Pao chicken. I'm like, I crushed that thing. I crushed that thing, right? So it was so good. And then, so I just saved the Subway for the evening, so like wrap everything back up, put it away on the table, whatever. My work was like weirdly busy for some parts. Like, I think probably first 30 minutes, not much. And then hour 45, steady, right? And I'm like doing stuff during, like I'm cleaning sugar shakers, organizing the creamers, whatever. And then, yeah, so what is that? 2 hours in, 2 hours, 15 minutes in. So 1:15-ish. And then, slow moment till about 2 o'clock, and then things kind of pick up between 2 and 3. And then around 2:45, a table of 8 comes in, or she says it's going to be 8. And then a table of 11 comes in right after, but I'm like, what? So I went from serving 2 people to having 21 people that I'm responsible for in the building. But the table of 8, they ended up calling ahead, so they had already made the order. I just had to put it on plates. So it was like done. So they just plated it up in the kitchen, and I brought it out to them. Gave them all drinks, extra plates of split, whatever. They were super cool. $10 gratuity, $10 tip. Dope. Now, their families are regular, like they were cool people. Table of 11, also regulars, and they were super cool as well. And I didn't charge them gratuity just because I know they're regulars. Like I don't care to. I know you'll all tip me. Like you're fine, right? I think I ended up getting 10, 8, 5, 28 bucks from that table, which is sick. I was like, dude, awesome, right? And I was like, good service, as good as it could have been, considering I was literally serving 19 people in the same freaking room. But yeah, it was really fun. Honestly, the worst part of that was just cleaning all the tables, dude. And then at another table right after that, they like had all left, and I needed to clean it, and I was like putting it off. Kazan and Ava got to work, and then I had a table of 5 back there who got like a family style meal for 5, which was like a ton of food. And I was just like, I don't really want it. Clean, bro. But they ended up tipping me like $12, I think. And I ended up making almost $200. I think I made a little over $180, so that was really, really sick. And then, yeah, I was just snacking. Like throughout the day, just like eating a little bit of the Subway sandwich, finish the half, keep doing my job, finish the other half. Or like, you finish the next quarter, keep doing my job, finish the last bit at the end. It was pretty nice. Kazan's last table stayed until like 10:45, and she had to clean both the last tables. So she was there till like 10:50, and I ended up closing around like 11:20-ish. I finished mopping and left. And then I left to go out to McDonald's on the way home. And then I came home, crushed it, watched a YouTube video. And then I was like, gosh, I need to make these video logs. So I did. And yeah, so got done with most of those today. Watered the beans when I got home. Those guys are growing like freaking nicely, dude. It's really, really nice. But yeah, when I got to work, I was kind of keeping an eye out for like on YouTube, because I was like busy enough that I wasn't like on my phone, right? But I was kind of keeping an eye out for like the No Kings protests. I talked about it in my last video log, but they were having the No Kings protests today, which is like obviously anti-authoritarian regime. Just don't be king, right? Like no, that much power shouldn't be in the hands of one person. Like the country belongs to the people. The power is in the people. And so people were out like in mass rallying for democracy. I love it, dude. I think they estimated. Let me just Google how many people showed up for not Trump's rally, but No Kings. Okay. They estimate 200,000 people showed up in LA, and millions of people participated worldwide. So I would say, honestly, I'd go as far as say 2 to 5 million, honestly. And I mean, dude, all the videos I see, it's the coolest things, bro. entire city streets, just people, bro. Just all people. Like, entire downtown areas, people. And, I watched this video. It was Philip DeFranco. I think it's on his news channel. I don't know exactly what it's. Well, I guess I can just go to YouTube and find it. I think I'm subscribed to it. So, I'm going to find that real quick. Subscriptions. Let's look. Show more shorts. This guy, without paying it. Rogue Rocket. Good. Yeah. And I think that was the exact video I watched. But at the end of it, he's showing like all the places it is, like L.A., New York, Chicago. They said Chicago was like one of the biggest protests that ever happened in Chicago, which I thought was so sick. And at the very end, he was like, and Boise had 20,000 people show up, and he was like, "Damn, Idaho, I didn't know you had it in you." And I was just like, I'm so glad we have it in us, bro. Like, I'm so glad I'm not the only person in Idaho sitting here just like, fucking dude, come on. And it was just kind of this moment of just like, it's nice not to be alone, It made me a little emotional, and I was just like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck God. So, and then it's like, obviously, it's a change doesn't happen instantly. Like, it's a slow build. But I just, it was nice, to see my state show up in a meaningful way. And I was like, honestly, Idaho is more progressive than people give it credit for. Like, we have a lot of counties that have a lot more sway relative to population, like, whatever. However you want to say that. Like, how do I say that? How do I say that there's a lot of people who don't really go outside and see the world or research things because they don't have opportunity for higher education in their areas. I don't know. But anyways, it was nice. And I didn't see anything violent, Like, it wasn't like, well, I'm going to tell my wife she's going to. She was like, let me come home after you're done with your videos. And I'm like, okay, good luck. But, yeah, it was really nice seeing Idaho show up. And I mean, I wish I could have shown up too. I wish I could have made it 20,001, but I got work to live, So, gosh, I don't like how my hair looks down like this, but it's whatever. It doesn't actually matter. You guys are just you guys, so. No, it was a really nice movement, and I didn't see anything violent about the No Kings for It. Like, it was literally all peaceful protests. And I mean, when you think about the amount of people who were out protesting, like, that is such an unfathomable amount of people. Like, 1 million people in one place, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like no human could even comprehend what 1 million people, like, actually is, Like, that's crazy. The amount of stuff happening in just 1 million people. And so, and so it's like when you have that many people out and they're protesting, that's so cool, dude. And even if it's like 5 million people out protesting, right? That's less than 2% of the American population, which is so interesting to me. And someone had talked about, like, there's a 3.5% rule. Like, if 3.5% of people are out putting an effort to make change will happen. Like, that's like the rule, right? And we're really getting there. Like, we're really getting there, dude. It's so cool. It's so cool. And I think a lot of America is just going to have to accept that we need to become more educated and more thinking critically, And I know I've been really critical of the media this last week or so with the LA protests, the LA riots, the insurrectionists, and it's like, I don't know how to express it, but it's literally that photo of the journalists surrounding the trash can that's on fire. It's just like, that's their big story, It's like the small, isolated acts of violence are blown up, taken photos from 50 different angles and smeared everywhere. And it's just like, oh my God, dude, come on. Use your brain. If everyone's seeing the same image of a guy on a burning car with a Mexican flag, that's the only image. Like, it's the only time it's happened in 5 days with thousands of people. Like, I don't know how to explain to people that is not nearly, that's so not violent. Like yeah, obviously it's a violent act for an individual. It's not a representation of the group they're involved in. Like it's crazy to me that people will all see the same image and just be like, oh yeah, riot, insurrection. Think with your brain, your penal gland. There are neurons trying to fire, and you're going insurrection, blood. Anyways, with that, I'll leave it, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. I hope you have a wonderful night.